Hey everyone, welcome back to Trading Paperbacks, the only show on YouTube where you can hear the most subpar to mid opinions on comic books. I'm your host, Josh Gilliam. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Gary Torres.
With the most mid of opinions.
All right, Gary, today, this is cool. We finally did it, Gary. This is our 10th episode.
No shot. We hit double digits finally.
We finally hit double digits.
We're moving up then. We're moving.
We're absolutely not.
Oh.
So we're back this week. We once again have 4 books. We'll get into why later. I know we're used to doing our 6, but you know, we're going to cover 4 books today. You probably saw them in the thumbnail. And Gary, why don't we hop straight into it?
I would hop, but I'll just keep sitting here.
I hate banter.
Okay, move it or lose it then.
Wide.
Move it.
The Undead Iron Fist, #1 from Marvel. So this comes off the heels of Danny Rand fucking dying, and we get a new version of Danny Rand essentially as he comes back. I thought this was fun. I enjoyed this. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Got honestly, a couple cameos.
Yeah. I didn't really have expectations for this, honestly. I just thought, hey, I never read an Iron Fist book, and you know what? It's a pretty good pickup.
I also had no expectations going into this. The last Iron Fist thing I read, I thought was pretty good, but honestly, it was like they announced Undead Iron Fist, and I was looking through books to do this week, and I was like, dang, that's already coming out. Like, this was totally on the back burner, but I decided to throw it in here this week, and it's just kind of ended up as the first one we're covering. It would have been the 6th, but it really kind of impressed me a little bit. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for what it was, honestly. No expectations. It didn't have any downers in it, honestly. It was a clean start.
No, I really like the way it kicks off, the reveal that Danny Rand is back. I mean, I don't know if we needed a reveal at the very jump of it that Danny Rand is back. It's called the Undead Iron Fist.
Yeah, it's probably just telling the people like ourselves that haven't read much Iron Fist or at all, just saying, oh yeah, he's dead, by the way, but now he's back because he's undead.
Yeah, I really liked Luke Cage showing up for a minute, visiting his friend's grave, and then being like, why the fuck is that empty? And we got
something in here.
We got some other cameos, and we got Danny Rand beating the shit out of some elderly people. I thought it was great.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah, if you have the chance, I guarantee this one did not fly off shelves. I really did not see a lot of hype surrounding this one, so I guarantee the local shop we went to still has a couple copies left. Yeah, there's definitely no way he is sold out of these.
Yeah,
but go pick it up if you haven't read it. I think this is definitely worth the read, and I'm kind of actually really excited to see how that moves forward.
Yeah, since he ends up working with Miles Morales towards the end, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I like how they refer to him as what everyone in New York calls him, Brooklyn Spider-Man.
Brooklyn Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah, because, Peter is just Spider-Man, so... And then everyone just addresses Miles as Miles Morales. But it's always fun to see them identify him as like, oh, it's Brooklyn Spider-Man in the comics. Bro has to have an adjective going on.
Yeah.
But moving into our second book, Red Hood #1 from DC. Now, we kind of have to talk about this one, right? Because this was on the list we did from the get-go. This book is kind of the biggest talking point, I think, this week in the world of comics. And it's not because the story was outstanding. I wish it was, because I read this and I saw online, like, reviews were tanked on this book, and which kind of threw me off because I read it and I really like when comics have like a couple panels where it's just imagery and it'll just be a couple frames of something happening. And there was lots of that in Red Hood #1. I
Yeah.
know you did not share my opinions on this book, but I enjoyed it. I like seeing Huntress and things because Huntress is awesome from several books. But Gary, what did you think of this?
I mean, I didn't really have much expectations for this just because we're not too much of DC goers. We're still just barely stepping into it, you know? But
Touche.
there was just, I feel like nothing too much happened for me to really like get me hooked in. It feels like it's a standard thing that happened where they just are tracking people down and like just getting the job done. It's like nothing that's really piquing me. It feels like an average thing.
Yeah, and I get that. And we've kind of recently been reading a lot of #1s because it is very easy for us to cover #1s and let you guys know like what is coming out that you should be on. And it's hard to recommend Batman number 145 when we can't tell you to get on there. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Or like strange number 130 that we covered last section.
Yeah. It's like what was it, 450? That's
Or yeah, 450. Yeah. You can't really just like say, hey, start at the beginning and work your way up to this one type of deal.
yeah, it's rough, as someone who read the X-Men's Krakoan era from start to finish. I think I read about 450 books in that line. It took me months to sit through that. It's a tough ask. So we like to cover #1s on here, and I feel like in the realm of #1s, I've been disappointed more often than not because it doesn't set up the story very well. I feel like Red Hood #1 did that in an interesting enough way where I would have picked up issue 2. But obviously, if you know, it's kind of been a big deal this week. But for the unaware, after one issue, Red Hood #1 has already been canceled by DC, and it is fully surrounding the author's comments regarding the very public death of Charlie Kirk that happened this week. And it doesn't really matter what our opinions on it are, it is such a controversial topic.
Topic. Yeah.
And the author of this book, whose name is, whoa, give me 1 second. Guy showed up unprepared for his own podcast. Um, Gretchen Felker Martin. She was not shy at all about sharing her opinions of it on Blue Sky, and obviously something like this is so big and divided that it would have caused outrage no matter what was said, I think, and
Yeah.
uh, they were very opinionated. So obviously DC did not take to that, and this got the axe after one issue, which I've not seen in a very long time, frankly.
Yeah. It has to be something really bad to just
Yeah.
like get your whole series cut like that.
Yeah, and I won't get into what was said. That is very public knowledge. If you want to see it, go look at it. You know, um, we will not sit here and take sides on the issue because it
No.
does not matter what we say. We will be canceled.
Yeah. We're
So
here for the books. That's all.
yeah, factually, this book was canceled because of a political move, and it's unfortunate. I would have picked up issue 2 of this, but what's done is done at this point.
Can't do any more than that. And all we can do now is move forward to our next book.
Damn straight, Gary. So in our third book, some shit that's fucking we agree on 100%. One World Under Doom #7. My God, it's just banger after banger with One World Under Doom. Holy shit.
Yeah, they can't stop pulling out so many good books. every single issue has been absolutely fantastic.
And you know what? I'd like to thank Ryan North for being the GOAT. The GOAT.
He is the GOAT right now.
God, just I that Fantastic Four series that he released from 2022 to 2025. I love it. I love talking about it. The one he's currently releasing is great. One World Under Doom slaps. It's just all around he's doing so good and I
He
love it.
needs to do something with Hickman, honestly.
Oh my God. If you pair the two of them up, you'd release a book that breaks the whole internet. Comic shops
Honestly,
couldn't order enough of it, right? There's
could
no
have like
way it's,
printing number 12 or something like that of issue one. Just
yeah.
12 separate printings because everybody's buying it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like how Absolute Batman released.
Honestly, yeah, because Absolute Batman is just it's so good.
Christ, they're still dropping reprints of issue one on Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Let's
Actually,
continue with Under Doom.
actually, it is insane how many reprintings of Absolute Batman they have put out.
Yeah.
But check this out. We got the Scientist Supreme in One World Under Doom. What'd you think of that, Gary?
It felt so off-putting to see Reed Richards as Scientist Supreme,
Well,
the man that only believes in science pretty much and can calculate everything with science.
yeah, no, I thought it was
It was
really fun.
cool. It
It-
was awesome.
yeah.
I don't hate it. I'm just saying it's so weird though.
Yeah, when I was reading it, I was like, oh shit, this is so fun. I love seeing this. But the more I thought
Yeah.
about it, I'm like, he's science. And I get the whole thing is like he's mimicking what Doom is doing, but
Yeah.
it it's a little weird.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
Doom even calls him out on it too. He's like
that's
he's just an
funny. That's
imitator.
funny when he does that. Yeah.
He's just a pretender.
Yeah. No, this is so good. I'm so bummed this is only two more issues. You know, it
Yeah.
really like it sucks that they're just gonna cap it because I'm really enjoying this event. I honestly I own every single issue, and if I had the opportunity to pick up a trade paperback of this, I don't think I would hesitate because just to have it all in one thing.
Yeah, I would too, honestly. It is probably my favorite read since I started picking up comic books.
Oh, absolutely. Either that or Marvel's putting out some really good stuff. DC's doing great stuff as well.
Yeah, the Absolute
Um,
series is doing it justice right now, if you
yeah,
ask me.
I was gonna say some of those absolute books. We've not really touched it on this podcast, but Absolute Flash is absolutely killing it. Um,
Same with
bunch of
Absolute Wonder
them.
Woman too.
Oh yeah, I've heard insanely good things about Martian Manhunter,
Yeah. It's
and
just on all fronts doing really good.
yeah, basic DC and basic Marvel. There's some good stuff coming out, but the Absolute and Ultimate universes just
Yeah. They're the
real
real
good.
outliers, if you ask me.
But as far as mainline Marvel goes, this is so good, especially coming off of the last event with um oh my God, Blood Hunt, Gary's
Oh
favorite series.
my god, enough. It never dies.
Um yeah, and we still get references to it because that's how Doom became Sorcerer Supreme.
He started Blood Hunt pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. He look, he had to get that cape somehow.
Yeah. It was part of the grand design, you know.
Yeah, but my God, after the last issue, I don't know if we covered the last issue, issue six on this podcast. We've talked
No, we
about a lot of
didn't.
shit. Um,
I'm pretty sure we didn't, or else I would have played catch up sooner because I
oh,
had to
you're
read
right.
two for this. So
That's right. You hadn't read issue six. My God, that one's good. Just a debate between Doom and Reed and the facts coming out. And
no,
issue
yeah, I had to
seven,
read it too. It was like it was so good, and then I was like, oh, thank God, there's another one right after, so I get to see what's happening.
yeah, and issue seven, really like the fallout of those secrets being revealed.
Hmm.
It is so good, and
It is
Reed will
really
not
good.
stop getting fucked up by Doom in this book. It's like every other issue, Reed goes through some shit with this guy.
Bro gets a chunk of his head ripped off.
Oh my god, the ending of 6 was crazy. And I'm really excited for issue 8,
Mm,
and I'm really bummed that issue 9 is going to be it. And
yeah,
well, kind of. And I wish they hadn't announced that this next book was coming out, but as a conclusion to One World Under Doom in, I believe, December, I think it's the last week of the year, actually. We're getting the Will of Doom #1, which will only
it's
be
the one
number
off.
one,
Yeah,
but um yeah, it's the Will of Doom. It's there's no way that's not like a last will and testament book,
I hope
which
it's like that one off Doom that we read towards the beginning of the year
that'd be so incredible. That came out last year. The
or last year. Yeah,
I think it was just called Doom. I was
yeah,
thinking
it
what it
was
was
literally
called. It's
just
just
Doom,
called Doom.
and it's like it's just a one off, and it says Doom. That's it.
Yeah, that book was incredible. Oh my God, it
Yeah,
was good. Oh, I love Doom. I think it'll be really weird if they end up killing off Doom at the end of this, with Doomsday coming out next year.
I don't think they'll kill him off.
No,
No,
I don't know. That cover for the Will of Doom is looking pretty final.
nah, it's Doom, dude. He don't die. It's
He'll
Doom.
stay dead for 3 months and they'll bring him back because they're like, we forgot to do some movie synergy.
Yeah.
Damn, we brought him back, but he's Robert Downey Jr. Oh,
Oh my god, he takes off the mask and he's so handsome.
yeah.
And
Takes
why is
off
he wearing sunglasses?
wearing sunglasses and what's he talking about? Iron Man. I hate you 3000.
Who's Jarvis?
Oh, that would be good. I think that's a best case scenario. He comes back as Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That's like
Oh
I
boy.
honestly I know the Fantastic Four did a bit of a like they changed the logo to line up with the movie, but I'm
Yeah.
really glad they didn't really go further than that. Besides it just being a relaunch to get people on board with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that relaunch did well. Actually, I don't. Like numbers wise, I don't know if that was good or not for
I
Marvel.
couldn't tell you. I haven't looked into it.
Yeah, I don't know. But
We'll
yeah,
move forward.
no, this One World Under Doom was really good. And anyone not picking up the series, there's just no way you can get 1 through 7 at a comic book shop right now.
Yeah.
Like there
You'll get reprints. You won't get the original first prints.
oh no, there's
If
no
they're
way you're
out.
getting a first print. I don't even think people could get their hands on a reprint right now.
Yeah, they're not out yet. That's for
That's
sure.
like when I went through, I didn't read Ultimate Spider-Man immediately. I waited for the first trade paperback to come out and then went back and bought like 6 through whatever they were up to. I have the trade paperback and then all of them individual issues except issue 8. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, I can't get my hands on issue 8.
It's like the golden issue right now.
It's not. It was like they're all
Yeah, we
good, but
read it.
issue
Yeah.
8 wasn't that
It's
crazy.
just there. Yeah.
I had to just like I really it's such a big series right now. I don't think you get your hands on it just
No,
at all. And I don't know when they're releasing a graphic novel trade paperback for that.
I
I
couldn't
really
tell you.
don't.
But we got to move forward. We've been on this for a good minute.
What?
Yeah.
But I found it. But I found the trade paperback.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If you haven't read this, you're gonna have to wait a while. Issues 1 through 9 will be compiled into one book. I know Marvel loves doing a little 5 to 6 issue book and then release a volume 2 of it, but no, they are going to collapse everything into one, and that'll come out in February,
Hmm.
which isn't too bad. We're in September. That's 6 months. That's half a year.
That's not too bad.
Why weren't you picking this up from the get-go? Come on. What were you doing?
Gotta get to run to that comic book store or wherever it's at.
You got to start fighting people for these.
Yep, like it's Black
So
Friday.
Black Black Friday fighting at the comic book shop,
Yeah,
an actual battle. But we have one more book. Just one.
one.
Wouldn't you know it? We're talking about Absolute Batman number 12. I won't let us not talk about Absolute Batman.
Yeah, when do we not?
Oh my God, it's a good book, and I refuse to stop riding it. And I love that it's ongoing because, obviously the Ultimate Universe is assumingly coming to an end this December, but not Absolute. No, we're running the hell out of Absolute.
Yeah, Absolute's still trucking along.
Especially 12 issues in. We've had a lot of we fought Black Mask for 6 or 7 issues. Now we're going against Bane. It is very much the opposite of the Ultimate Universe, which in some cases is kind of dragging along, and in other cases, like Ultimate Spider-Man, is fast tracking the hell out of a rogues gallery.
Yeah,
Um, no, Absolute Batman issue 12. We have finally been introduced to um, the Penguin, Riddler, and Two-Face as villains. We've been hinted towards Joker. Bane is beating the shit out of Batman. Oh, and Killer
and
Croc,
all of them too.
a couple issues ago, got a pseudo introduction, and here we finally get
Yeah, they
a
show him in full
proper,
here.
yeah. And boy, is he menacing. He's just big
Yeah,
as shit,
it's just
honestly.
the way they turn this around, like compared to like the regular style of Batman, where like all of his friends are essentially now gonna probably be villains since it's Bruce's fault that they're the way
Yeah.
they are now.
Yeah. No, Harvey does not seem like he's chill.
No,
No.
Harvey's pissed, half his face is melted.
And it's crazy what he says, I only hate you half the time in this. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
cold. That's hard.
and the little like two of the panels too is like he'll be talking with like one face and talking with the other side too.
Hmm.
It's like it's already beginning to show. I think the
Yeah.
worst one though was probably the Penguin. I think he
Oh,
got it the worst.
he got it
Like
100% the worst.
undeniably, all of his bones broken in such a way that like he doesn't die, but he's just in excruciating pain.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's a tough one to look at. The last issue,
Yeah,
especially of the last couple, have been at points difficult to look at because some of that Arkham stuff is grotesque, and
very.
it was difficult. We did Mr. Freeze for a couple issues. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Those were
Freeze was
hard to
probably
look
the
at.
weirdest looking one to me.
Those were hard to look at. I don't think because it was grotesque. I think it was they changed the artist for 2 issues
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
before. Who's doing it? I think Nick Dragotta is on Absolute Batman. They just got rid of their artist for a random couple issues, and it is Nick Dragotta.
Yeah,
And it didn't look right, but he's back, and the art's incredible, but it is just the story they're telling is hard to look at sometimes.
yeah, it's all very rough.
Incredibly so, especially with the Penguin, and especially with what they've done with how Riddler's gonna look.
Like everyone in this series has been done so dirty. Even Batman himself was like done so dirty.
The issue where he is held captive in Arkham is was especially hard and so incredibly captivating to read, but so difficult to look at in parts
Yeah,
because he is
absolutely.
pumped full of venom right now.
Yeah, he had to be. He got his arm cut off. He was near the brink of death. Like the venom is probably the only thing that's keeping him alive, really.
Well, no, if you remember the arm cutting off, that was a what if he'd gone after Bruce, but It's the twist at the
Oh,
end
that was
of.
a what if?
Yeah, you didn't pick up on that?
No, I did not.
No, that was his whole thing was if he goes after you, he's gonna turn you into this weapon.
Hmm.
But instead he went after your friends. Because that was the thing.
Okay,
He
yeah,
gets away with Waylon. And it's like, oh, Bane could go after them, or he could go fuck up his friends. And he went and fucked up his friends,
yeah,
which is harsh because now no one's having a good time.
yeah. The Riddler really grosses me out too. Looking at him.
The way they drew the Riddler, and they're gonna do that one in this, and he's having a great time. Two-Face and the Penguin are not having a good time, but the Riddler's like, well, he didn't
He's
beat
like
me, he challenged me.
he challenged me, he outsmarted me, and you know what? He claimed the prize since he beat me.
Yeah, and he was like, and he beat me in like seconds. So, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna be better. He's got like venom going into his brain to enhance his intelligence. It's
yeah. He's crippled out as well, if you ask me.
I love issues like this because some of the action in Absolute Batman has been incredible. And you could say the for an episode where no Ultimate books have come out, we've certainly talked to the hell out of the Ultimate universe, but like Ultimate
Yeah,
Spider-Man, some of the best issues in that run are the one where no action takes place. And it
yeah,
is a very similar thing here because there was very, very little action in this. It was all aftermath. And
pretty
seeing
much.
the character development in that aftermath was beautifully written,
Yeah,
So this is again, I'm sorry this episode has come out a little later than we normally put them out, but I don't know if you're going to find this one, but you'll find it in like 2 weeks when they reprint the hell out of this book because, oh my God, just so many people order these. I can't imagine the profit DC is turning on this book.
they're cooking. That's all I could say.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, they are. It's insane. I have it open here. The first issue alone, no reprints, just the first issue was pulled. And this is just through, we use League of Comic Geeks. So there's other, certain comic shops you have to go to the person and tell them, I want this book pulled and I want this. And there's other sites to do it.
Yeah, they'll give you like a catalog and all that.
Yeah, but this just through this app, and I know this is kind of a common one. It was pulled 11,300 times,
Jeez.
and that is not including multiple printings,
Yeah,
of which I
and
can
that's
tell
just
you,
on League
Gary,
of Comic Geeks.
we're on the eighth printing of the first issue.
That's what I was saying. I was pretty sure that like one of these books that we were reading has a really high printing right now.
It's this one.
Yeah.
It's this one. Actually, I think they're about to do the ninth because I believe next week is Batman Day.
Oh, then
And they
yeah, it's
are
definitely getting another one.
there. No, it is like I could pull it right now if I wanted to. They are re-releasing Absolute Batman #1 for Batman Day, but it is different because it's listed as Batman Day, Absolute Batman #1. So it's technically not the ninth reprint.
It's like a
It's
special
the
edition.
Batman Day reprint,
Yeah.
but it is, it's the ninth reprint. We know it. I can count. I can do the math.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, we can't have that now.
Yeah, but this was really good. Go honestly, I would recommend all four of these books. You're not going to find Red Hood. I think it got like yoinked from shelves and everything. You're not going to find Red Hood, but
Yeah, we got lucky we read it.
One World Under Doom. If you can find any of them, read them. Absolute Batman. Find any of them, read them. And you'll find the Undead Iron Fist. That one is on shelves still. That did not sell out.
Yeah.
Um, go pick that one
Probably
up. That was
sold
a
a
lot of
few
fun.
here and there.
We're gonna do something a little different, Gary. Well, actually, we're gonna do something we do every time. Let's rank
Okay.
them. Let's hit them
1 through 4 style, top to bottom.
top to bottom. No, bottom to top. Hit me with
One
your four
you
to
want to do
four to one.
weakest? Okay. Weakest. My number 4 would probably be Red Hood.
Bullshit.
Understandable. My number 3 would probably be Iron Fist.
Double bullshit.
You know it's not. My number two, it's hard to pick because Batman and Doom were both
Yeah.
fantastic reads.
Yeah, both in the same week is always a tough one to rank.
I feel like Batman would have to be my number two just because I've read 2 issues for Doom is the thing for this. I've
Okay.
read because I was already caught up with Batman
Mm-hmm.
unintentionally because you didn't even give me the ones. I read them unintentionally. So I
Yeah,
was already caught up.
do that in your free time.
Yeah. But like I read back to backs of Doom and like just continuing on,
Yeah, I
it
do get
really
that.
carries the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably have to put Doom at 1 and Batman at 2.
All right, fair
Even
enough.
though it's really difficult to do that. It kind of hurt me to do that, but like it was just they were both too good.
I think I think your first two are actually right. I think Red Hood is at the bottom, and I do
Yeah.
think Undead Iron Fist is right above it.
Yep.
But I think objectively, because I read these one at a time, One World Under Doom is a little bit worse than Absolute Batman number 12.
That's okay.
And I think it's because of the Scientist Supreme bullshit.
And you were on the board with that so hard. You called me like twice saying, "Did you see the Scientist Supreme?
I thought it
He's
was
so
so
good."
I thought it was so good,
Is
but
it because you talked to me? Is that why?
kind of you ruined it for me a little bit, Gary.
It's cool. I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's actually a really cool twist. But at the
I,
same time, it's like it's kind of redundant because you give Science Man magic.
and that's kind of it, right? Like he can't wrap his head around magic, but now he's doing magic. And I get it's imitation.
Yeah,
I also think his Scientist Supreme suit looks a little stupid.
I
I
actually like
think
the
he should have
suit.
just kept the 4 in the center, not the fucking atom.
He's a man of science. He's not part of the Fantastic Four in that moment. He's a man of
Well,
science.
I think I'm excited to see issue 8. I loved issue 6, and I'm not saying issue 7 was bad by any stretch of the meaning, but I think Absolute Batman number 12 fired on all cylinders, where, in an 8 cylinder, One World Under Doom fired on 7.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Gary. All right.
All right.
Now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do almost a little bit of an honorable mention situation. We're going to talk about some books that we would have really liked to cover this week, but we just could not get our hands on them. We cannot find these things anywhere to read them. Just in general. Whoa, whoa. Annie appearance. My cat, she's 5. She's 5 and she's the best. She's showing the in your first appearance on this podcast, Annie, you've shown everyone your butt. Have some decorum, little girl. The Punisher Red Band, number 1. I would have really liked to get my hands on this book, but we just couldn't,
Yeah, everywhere we looked for it, we couldn't find it. So
you know?
we couldn't cover it, and we really wanted to as well.
I was excited for this. I know people are already getting tired of the red band situation, but my goodness. I enjoy it,
I'm so for them.
I really enjoyed Wolverine Revenge in
Yeah,
Red Band. I thought that was good. I know you read Blade Red Band.
I'm just for red bands if you ask me. They're like the more gruesome side.
Yeah, I thought the Punisher slid in perfectly for a Red Band title, and I'm really disappointed we couldn't get our hands on it because apparently it was really good. So
Oh, don't
anyone who
tell me
got to
that.
read it, um, congratulations, you read a good book. And anyone who wants to,
You're in
I
our
don't
boat
know.
then.
I hope you find it because we couldn't. We
We're
tried.
out of luck.
Um, the next one is Superman: The Kryptonite Spectrum number 2, released this week. We came on to this podcast and spoke about the first issue, so I figured we should touch on the second, and we couldn't find it,
Yeah.
which I'm surprised. Apparently, they just didn't order that. Like it, the first one didn't perform super well, at least
Yeah,
at the store we go to, and they didn't order a ton of issue 2. So,
we're not crying
um,
about it, but
yeah,
we need
all of
content.
these, the four we mainly talked about, we pulled them, but
Yeah.
these were kind of like, oh, if they have them, we're gonna talk about them, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Kryptonite Spectrum, apparently, again, it was received well. I went through some reviews on these and uh, picked and choosed. And honestly, I still wouldn't recommend this based on the art style.
Yeah, the art style just kind of kills it for me as well.
It's rough on these. Next is the Blue Falcon and Dynamite #1. I'm a huge Hanna-Barbera fan. I'm really disappointed we did not get to talk about this. And now it's from Dynamite Comics. All right, that would have mixed it up, not just some Marvel and DC shit. We could have done something different for once, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah, just a huge outlier one. And the
We
cover looks really good.
It
It looks
so
so
did.
enticing.
If I can find this anywhere, I'm gonna pick it up just for me to have it, not to talk about it on here. And I will be pulling the second issue because it looks really good. And it was received really well. And lastly, we have Imperial War Nova Centurion #1. We spoke about Exiles a week or two ago, and this was the next Imperial War thing. It was received very positively, so much so that Nova is getting they're doing a line of like from the pages of Imperial War in, I think, starting next month or in December. And he's getting a Nova Centurion book. So that was reviewed positively. I'm excited for his series. We'll probably talk about it on here. All right, everyone. If you like this episode and you want to see more, like I said, we're on episode 10 now. So we've got a couple of these for you to go check out. And if you want to see something similar, we do a podcast here on Fourth Dimension Broadcasting called The Last Movie Run. I do it with my friend Alex. Please go check that out. Gary has been on a couple episodes. And we do another series called Hit or Miss, which is from The Last Movie Run, but it's its own spin-off thing. So if you want to check that out, you can. And we will see you all next week for another, I think we're doing 4 again next week, and probably some more honorable mentions
Yeah,
because frankly, we just can't get to everything. But there's so much good stuff coming out. And will we come back here next week and gush about the absolute and ultimate universe? Probably.
definitely.
Are we covering them? No. Will we talk about them anyways? Yeah. It's not going to stop us. Kidding me?
Never.
Hell no. Do it anyways. So yeah, everyone leave a like, comment that you hate all of our opinions, and we'll see you next week. Bye everyone.
Later.